The curtain has now raised. The Galactic Court has rendered a decision that is favorable to you. This is not your typical message. The Universe Court is making this heavenly summons. Every experience you've had and every challenge you've faced has been documented. Every fall, betrayal, and tear was measured against the balances of global justice. The celestial equilibrium is now in your favor. You're not a victim anymore. You have been selected. Every sinister maneuver used against you has created its own set of rules. The fall of the skies is now your quiet. The ultimate decision has finally been rendered by the Court of Stars. You were correct, so leave 77 in the comments. Justice may appear in a variety of ways, often at the most unlikely times. Sometimes it hurts the most where it hurts the most. Cosmic laws are set to confront the resources one cherishes. That cunning power concealed behind digital anonymity that has repeatedly attacked you. As it often does, the universe will channel resources to bring you back into balance and make up for the pain and betrayal. These predators, who think they may strike without repercussions and into your personal space, with their poisonous and malicious intent, are going to discover that the rules of karma are always in effect. You have been dealing with more than simply a bunch of people. These are far more subtle forces, clad in human form. They move through civilization undetected, their actual nature hidden behind a seemingly normal facade. A complex web of alien powers, an energy that is everything but human, is hidden under their apparently normal skin. They pulsate on frequencies that bend the environment around them and distort your inherent nature. Despite their seemingly kind demeanor, their motivations are calculating, cold, and fundamentally antagonistic to your spiritual tranquility. They make fun of the higher ideals you hold dear, while covertly researching the behaviors they condemn. Their commitment to a battle they may not completely understand becomes stronger every day. You are unaware of how thoroughly they have examined you. We have carefully examined and documented your habits, emotional triggers, strengths, and shortcomings. However, there is a basic miscommunication on their side. The big cosmic ledger meticulously records every assault and every move they have made against you. Forces beyond their comprehension are documenting every malevolent thought they aim at you and every trap they put in action, invoking multi-dimensional guardians who safeguard you beyond invisible worlds. The knowledge passed down via your family shields you in ways others cannot comprehend. What they dread most is your very awakening, the ascent of your higher awareness, and every action they do is seen by the forces working in your favor. You see things that are not normal. You sense the complex dance of energy when others see simply light and shadow. You read the subliminal signals woven into the fabric of reality, sensing the smallest disturbance. While the world passes by in a fog of apathy, you sense the evil energies that lurk just below the surface, tearing apart the webs of lies they so easily weave. Because of your acute awareness and ability to notice things that others cannot, you are a powerful force. Their coverings are torn away by your inner vision, which reveals their actual essence. Their plans are thwarted just by your presence. The plans they've painstakingly built over the years are upended by your mere existence. These organizations function under the false pretense that they have control over you thanks to their equipment, technology, surveillance, and numerical superiority. They are very wrong. Every glitch that breaks your flow, every communication that doesn't get through, and every technological problem that prevents you from moving forward isn't an accident. It's a conscious attempt to silence you and take away possibilities that are legitimately yours. They believe that by using their devices and digital boundaries, they can dictate your destiny. They do not, however, understand that the same instruments they control will soon be used against them as proof of their evil purpose. If divine love is abundant in your heart, now is the moment to share it by clicking the YouTube Super Thank You button and making a donation of $20 or more. You may contribute to the spread of God's blessings through this platform. This wonderful gift will impact not only your life, but also the souls of countless others. Your giving will be the result of our prayers, and each of you has a special position in God's larger plan. Take immediate action to honor His realm. Spread your blessings, because you were made to do much more under the tender care of God. God bless you. To them, your privacy is a myth. Every encounter you have, including your communications and online persona, is being watched. Silent alarms are set off by every click you make, every website you visit, and every communication you send. They have quietly woven their web around you, creating a virtual prison. However, they are unaware that technology is a tool they utilize for their schemes, but it is not loyal. It functions in a neutral manner. They will eventually fail because of the same technologies they use to monitor and manipulate you. No matter how much power they think they have, they cannot remove the digital footprints they have left behind. They will be the trail that leads to their demise. All of their online activities, attacks, and stolen data have been kept on servers that are out of their control. Despite their apparent invisibility, their strategies have had a lasting impact. Records, transactions, and timestamps are all preserved in an extensive digital archive that is immune to their impact. So, the courtroom where their crimes are judged and exposed for the world to see will be the cloud, a silent witness to their every action. They will soon lose their sense of technological dominance. Their true nature will be revealed by the same digital technology they depend on to stay in power. If you sense God's presence, you may join the first selected ones and get the most significant revelations first by clicking the join button below. What is preventing you from realizing your greatest potential? Neither your contact with this message nor the circumstances that have brought these extraordinary people together were random. The cosmic forces start to pay attention when those who have transcended the mundane come together. Their union is a source of strength. And the powers of control are afraid of this very strength. They are aware of what happens when souls of real consciousness unite. Take part in our meetings. Share your experience with those who will support your truth, and listen to the tales of those who have traveled comparable routes. The public realm cannot contain the knowledge that permeates our private lives. Don't think twice. To join us, click the link. The remarkable creatures are impatiently anticipating your arrival. The true question is how long you will wait to take your proper position in this collective, not whether you are destined to be a member of it. When you see these people again, stop and consider more than just their appearance. Observe how their faces don't match the emotions they're attempting to convey, or how their eyes don't follow the rhythm. Normal human interaction. You're not experiencing paranoia. It's your innate ability to recognize their actual nature. These are more than just enemies. These are beings whose mere existence runs counter to your nature and goals. They're not just putting you to the test. The very substance of what you stand for in the larger scheme of things is what threatens them. Their frequency of vibration is incompatible with yours. They vibrate with discord and decay, while you reverberate with the harmonic pulse of creation. Unnoticed, these influences permeate society. Their genuine aims are hidden as they blend in with the crowd. They portray themselves as rational, reasonable people while concealing their goal behind layers of deceit, speaking in the language of intelligence, and donning the mask of authority. They reject the spiritual world to evade examination, concealing their genuine beliefs and occult practices behind the pretense of atheism. They are not sincere in their denial of the divine. Being beneath the radar is a calculated approach that lets them carry out their clandestine activities against you. They brush off your feelings of being singled out as fantasy. But behind closed doors they hone their tactics, hiding their evil intentions under certificates and scientific language. They use your personal belongings as instruments in unimaginable rituals, not just out of curiosity. The secrets of their sinister activities lie in these secret rituals, conducted in locations that are hidden from contemporary investigation. You've seen their actual form at times, when you're in deep meditation, or in the liminal region between alertness and sleep. Reptilian eyes, lengthy features, and a coldness that no human warmth could match. You are aware of their true nature. No external validation is required. They are familiar to your spirit from conflicts waged in the ages beyond this one. You have already encountered these forces. It is the most recent phase of a battle that is still going on across lives and realms. However, the cosmic balance is starting to shift against them, and the tides are changing. The universe forces have seen their behavior and judge it to be deficient. They have accrued so much karmic debt that there is no turning back. The cosmic forces are now present together. Observe how their flimsy constructions start to fall apart. Relationships end. Health lapses. They are unable to control their wealth. It's not an accident. Karmic law is at work here. The universe can take action without your help. It travels with mathematical accuracy, giving them back precisely what they started, compounded by forces they don't yet know. The same factors that formerly held you back are now working against you. They set traps that have already triggered, and now their own lives are tainted by the same energy that they used to hinder your journey. The powers of the cosmos never rest. They don't bargain or make exceptions. They wait for the ideal opportunity to present themselves. And now is that time. Their finances are in deficit, and the cosmic audit they never expected is underway. They can no longer afford the interest on the universal debt they have avoided for their whole lives. The proof that will reveal their evil actions is currently being gathered by the same mechanisms that were used to silence you. Now, the same community that they used to condemn you is muttering about their dubious behavior. You don't have to do anything. The universe's flawless sense of balance will take care of the rest, and divine justice is automatic. Observe how the powers of fate reveal themselves one by one, exposing them and proving your innocence. They're tearing down the walls they put up to keep your abundance out, and the riches that was always intended for you is coming in your direction, tearing down the barriers they believed to be impenetrable. Get ready for a change in your finances that will be unlike anything you have ever encountered. Your spiritual credit is set to materialize as tangible prosperity, and the cosmic accounting system is working well. So, accounts you were unaware of will be made public. Long-hidden inheritances are finally being revealed. Additionally, you are getting your resources back to which you were entitled. They are meticulously calculating the precise amount that they have blocked, redirected, and stolen. They will soon have to pay back every penny, the money they diverted, the chances they snatch away, the advancement they impeded. It's all documented in the cosmic ledger. They are already being sued, and unbiased authorities are getting ready to hold them responsible. I pray that God would provide you peace today, my brothers and sisters. I'm here to remind you of something very important. Unaffected by the world's fleeting worries, our life is based on God's divine design. According to the Bible, everything done with confidence will bring God many blessings. Luke 6:38. Our roots are firmly established in God's global truth, much like those of the enormous oak tree. His might secures every move we make and every stance we take, and the chance to share in that benefit is now being extended to you. This movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. You contribute $100 via the super thank you button. Long-awaited opportunities are already in action in invisible worlds, waiting to present themselves at the perfect time. Institutions that have been avoiding contact with you will shortly get in touch with you. You will get a surprise letter at your door with information that will change your physical reality. You will get life-altering updates and be introduced to previously unexplored avenues via calls from unknown sources. The timing of these events is not coincidental. The universe has planned this change to occur at the most impactful time. when it can bring your life back into balance and reveal the forces that have been trying to undermine you. The universe energies have aligned so well that this transition will go place in a manner that respects what has been taken from you. This is more than a financial windfall. It is evidence that the universe is aware of your hardships, the unfair factors that have prevented you from moving forward, what others questioned, and what seemed to be barriers will now be verified. The cosmos is letting you know that your views were always accurate, clear insights into a reality that others were unaware of, not the digressions of a busy mind. Be ready, because this change is coming up soon and you need to be ready for it. Compile the information that is required, evaluate your existing situation, and be receptive to what is about to happen. Such richness can only be completely embraced by those who are prepared. If you sense God's presence, you may join the first selected ones and get the most significant revelations first by clicking the join button below. It's important to be alert when your luck changes. The influences that tried to limit your potential won't just go away. They will struggle to keep everything under control before they eventually lose control. Their strategies can intensify. It's imperative that you put your protection and energy hygiene first in light of this. Make use of the knowledge of certain techniques created to keep negative energy out. Their surveillance may be interfered with by sound frequencies. They can trace you if you follow certain practices to protect yourself from their influence. Erect walls inside your inner area. Secure your vitality in the calm of your inner awareness. You will be guided with clarity if you trust your inner understanding. Your intuition is alerting you to possible dangers. If you feel uneasy about or around certain people, it isn't an unreasonable worry. The ability to sense danger is a divine instinct. Listen to your soul's protecting whispers. When you feel the need to put space between you and other people, in the same way, safeguard your own property. You need to protect items that bear your energy signature from anyone who may try to use them against you. Be mindful of your online persona. Make sure that all of your communications are safe and encrypted. Update your technology on a regular basis. Use safeguards to make sure no one has unlawful access to your world, and change your passwords often. These little actions are crucial to preventing manipulation of your energy. Above all, have faith that invisible powers will keep you safe. Nothing bad can happen to you when the universe is on your side. You cannot be harmed if your higher self is not aware of it. The uneasiness you get when you encounter some people is not an accident. Lifetimes of knowledge have refined them into your soul's alarm system. There is a reason why you are automatically attracted away from certain locations and individuals. The universe has put certain triggers in place to protect you, as heavenly powers correct the imbalance caused by those who would harm you. This barrier of protection becomes stronger every day. What these enemies see as your vulnerability is really a well-planned trap designed to expose them. You're doing more than simply surviving their assaults. You're a part of a bigger divine design to reveal their intentions and behavior. Now, whatever they do is included in the evidence that will eventually cause their beliefs to fall apart. They are moving closer to their own demise with every step they take. The struggle for survival is over. Finding the truth and reestablishing order are the goals of this cosmic effort. You are not the only one you are protecting. It is dedicated to everyone who has yet to comprehend the unseen forces that govern their life. It is for those like you who have been singled out and silenced, without knowing how to protect themselves. Your experience is a part of a larger awakening in society. A change that will free many people who have endured silent suffering. Resilience is a crucial element in this cosmic correction. So stick to your convictions. You are not alone, and your interpretation of what has happened is accurate. A far greater change that extends much beyond your own experiences is sparked by your strength. Your impending cash gain is just one component of the whole picture. There is a far higher purpose behind the financial benefit. Your perseverance in the face of hardship is not for the ordinary. These forces never imagine the greater calling for which they are preparing. The difficulties you encountered have made you a leader and a mentor. Someone who can compassionately and wisely lead others. Your impact and legacy will be built on the same strength that was put to the test in the furnace of their hostility. Their attempts to stop you have just made you more capable of rising than they could have ever dreamed. You will make new relationships as you advance. Others who have traveled comparable routes and come out stronger as a result. The people who used to want to isolate, you will no longer be able to touch the network of support that surrounds you. The necessary resources will become available, enabling projects that go much beyond your present goals. The tranquility they attempted to rob you of will return, not as a passing moment but as an enduring source of fortitude. Once obscured by their assaults, the clarity is now solidifying into a vision so clear that it will light the path for countless others. The forces that formerly stood in your way are no longer able to stop you as you enter a new age. Every obstacle, every failure, and every moment of uncertainty served as training for the future. You're doing more than simply getting by. You are completely awakened and equipped to lead, kill, and inspire as you walk into your vocation. The network of people who will rise with you will also expand in size as your influence does, becoming a movement that changes the very fabric of life. This triumph is more than simply a personal one. It marks the dawn of a new world ruled by the forces of truth and light. What was once seen as your demise will quickly turn into the catalyst that helps you reach levels of influence you never would have imagined. People who put forth endless effort to silence, you will see your voice reverberate in places they never thought possible, reaching ears that will hear and connect with the truth you've always held. The tale they sought to conceal will serve as a lighthouse for others, letting them know they are not the only ones going through difficult times. This is hardly a straightforward retaliation for their assaults. This is your journey to places they thought were inaccessible, places where you are immune to their control. What they attempted to stop has been going in a different direction. Furthermore, the force of divine will is now too great to be halted. The power they sought to stifle has been triggered on many planes of reality, developing with the accuracy of a cosmic clock. Unstoppable power is growing from what they aim to avoid. It was never you who was silenced. You were always going to be the one to foil their plan. Someone who brought about change and whose difficulties only made you stronger. The difficulties you encountered are not isolated incidents. They are a part of a cosmic upheaval that is far broader. For ages, the forces responsible for the manipulation you experienced have shaped society and stifled the enlightened thoughts of innumerable creatures because they believed they could act without repercussion. However, their time is up. Now, what they thought was their power is disintegrating. They're starting to see that their influence isn't as strong as it used to be. The cosmos has had enough. The scales have shifted, and the global principles of balance are now being used to evaluate the acts of those who desired control. This goes beyond just getting back what was taken from you. A global recalibration that goes much beyond your own experience. It is a correction. Your particular struggle has evolved into a part of a broader movement, a change toward equilibrium that will bring back what was lost for you and other people across space and time. Long after this cycle is over, people will still remember your trip as a part of a much larger narrative. Future generations will acknowledge the truth that you stood for after seeing your tenacity in the face of enormous adversity. Your strength has sprung from what others saw as your weakness. Additionally, your life's experiences are forever documented in the cosmic ledger. They cannot be hidden by any distortion. History has changed because of your unyielding resistance to the powers who sought to destroy you, demonstrating that light and truth will always triumph. Now is the moment to click the YouTube super thank you button and spread the word about God's goodness. With a gift of $100 or more, you may support His goal and participate in this holy mission. God's generosity is evident in every present, and I have no doubt that you will get much more than you could have ever imagined. Keep in mind that His blessing and protection accompany every action you do and every gift you make. You join Him in His heavenly scheme. You are a powerful, dazzling being that is as unbreakable as His powerful rock. Observe the marvels of God with boldness and confidence. Light up the world and feel the blessings of your giving in your spirit. Enjoy your blessings and follow the Lord's light. Their empire's demise isn't only due to karma, it is the last chapter of a narrative that has come to an end. Their efforts to dominate you have simply accelerated their demise, and what they believed to be their realm is now disintegrating. Their terror is more than just a dread of being seen. It is the understanding that nothing can stop the new age from emerging and that the period they created is ended. You have already experienced the moment you have been waiting for. It has already arrived. Have faith in your goal and stand tall. Recognize that your achievement will include more than simply personal benefit, and that your path is a part of something far bigger than yourself. Your incoming riches is a component of a broader global redistribution that will restore equilibrium by forcing those who have hoarded to share. This goes beyond simple vindication. It has to do with a cosmic readjustment that will affect many people's lives that you are not directly aware of. If you sense God's presence, you may join the first selected ones and get the most significant revelations at the beginning of your trip by clicking the join button below. You have not gone through these hardships in vain. For this very moment, you have been ready to take on a duty that has been waiting for you for many lives. You have a tale that goes beyond just survival. It's about reaching new heights and being the leader you were always destined to be. Nothing can now prevent you from realizing your full potential, since you have been forged by fire, tried, and tempered. Now you are seeing your mission come to life. Additionally, others will rise along with you, creating a long-lasting ripple effect.